Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, how you doing? That's weird. It doesn't even show anybody's in here. Oh, now it shows three people in here. Good morning. How you doing? I'm just, I'm just here in the hospital. See, I'm all attached. uh Man, this fucking food sucks. This drink sucks. Tastes like damn water. How you doing, Rob? Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Man, look, I'm attached to a freaking bunch of IVs and shit. I'm freaking hooked up to a heart monitor. Story of my life. It always looks like I'm cross-eyed right here. I don't know if it's because I'm looking at the wrong spot or what it is. No. What's going on, Rob? Who else is up in here? What's going on? Good morning. You have to give me something to talk about. You can't just sit there and stare at me. It's kind of weird, dude. Making it a little weird and awkward. Ask some questions. How is your life going? How's your morning going? You know, how's your family? All that good stuff. Hey, what's up, Catfish? Was it a Tia? What do you mean, was it a Tia? I'm confused. Anyway, Jay, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in here for. I came in yesterday about 3 o'clock in the afternoon or so. Who the fuck? Somebody messaging me. Oh, no, what happened was they came to the hospital yesterday because I've been sick in bed for like 2 or 3 days, vomiting, and can't stay out of the restroom, and I've been throwing up blood. And this happened to me a couple months ago when I was in the hospital. And they said that I had UC. I think it's ulcerative colitis. I think it's called. And so I came in yesterday, and I was here, and I was in the waiting room, and it was just like people all walking around me and stuff, and I felt my anxiety getting bad, and so I sat down, and the nurse came out, and she called my name to go in the back. And when I went to stand up, I got real weak, real shaky. And I told her, I was like, ma'am, I'm not gonna make it. Get me in a wheelchair right there or whatever. And she was like, no, no, no. And she like grabbed me by the arm and like freaking not dragged me, but like she like basically like hurried me up into the ER room or whatever, the triage room, to do my vitals and stuff. And then some guy comes in there or whatever. Some nurse or doctor was like, you have a phone call, and she was just trying to hurry up, not freaking really giving a shit about what was wrong with me. She was too worried about. So, anyways, so then I started losing like function of my legs, and I couldn't talk and everything, and so they didn't really like think too much of it, and then finally, well, they brought me back out into the lobby, and it was getting crowded out here, and I'm not going in a lot of crowds anyways. Um, so then they finally took me back or whatever. Well, they actually had to get a wheelchair this time because I couldn't make it to the back to go into the back room, so they had to get a wheelchair and stuff, and then I couldn't talk. And it started getting really, really bad where I couldn't talk. I sounded like an infant, and um, so then they were like, "Oh hell no!" Like how long has this been going on for? And I was like, "Dude, I can't talk. Like, what the hell?" So I had to write everything down, and then I had to text my mother, or I had to write everything down like on Facebook or whatever it was, so the nurses and the doctors could read, everything because they couldn't understand me. So I had to start writing everything down. And then after they did the test and everything, after I got my body calmed down and stuff, I take a little nap for about 20 minutes or so, and it was like I had to reset my body. And I just reset my body, and I was, I guess, better or whatever. I feel still a little shaky this morning and stuff, but they have me all hooked up to the heart monitors and stuff. They had me do was a CAT scan yesterday, and then they had to put a bunch of dye in my veins, which it made me feel like I was gonna shit myself. It like heated up, like my whole body felt like it was on fire, and not really on fire, but it was felt like it was real warm in the inside from the dye they had to put in my veins. But they don't know exactly what the hell is going on. But I've been like this since I was about 16, 17, around there, 15, 16, 17. I don't know, around there. I was never like this until I hit that age, and one day I woke up and, I've been sick. But I mean, I try not to, make it, you know, take me down or whatever. I always try to be in a good spirit, better spirit. I try to smile and everything, but a lot of times it takes its toll when it sucks. It really does. But it's basically what happened. So now I'm here, and they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. But they did so many different kinds of tests on me for years and years, and they just don't know. Okay, just imagine, and this is how I try to put it on with people. People sit there and talk shit about, people on disability and people that can't work and it's not right. I'm like, okay, so, put it like this. So, like, say you're in sports, right? Or say you're a hard worker and you work, say, 40 hours a week, 80 hours a week, whatever it is you do. Or you're in the military, you're a cop, whatever, right? And then you're completely fine, and then you go to bed, and the next day you wake up and you can't talk, and it sounds like you're an infant. Hey, what's up, Brian? Good morning, good morning. And you have no function in your legs, and your arms are like jello, basically. You can still move them and everything. I mean, you're still there. You know exactly what's going on, but it's like the coordination isn't going from your brain to your hands and to your throat and or your voice box and to your legs, basically what's going on. And they're trying to figure out why that happens, and because it doesn't happen all the time. See, look, I can move my arms now, and I can move my legs, and I can move everything, but it happens here and there, and they don't understand what causes it. And a lot of people don't know that I'm sick or whatever. I tried to keep that, even though I hit the streets and everything, and I still go out in the streets, I have to be careful because being sick. So, but hey, how you doing, Ryan? How's your morning going? Oh shit! Did you have a good day yesterday? Are you having a good morning? But yeah, so that's basically a little bit about me being sick. I've been sick with this for 20-something years. I've had spinal taps done. I've had MRIs done. I've had CAT scans done. I've had blood work done. I've had so many different things, and they all tell me that their results come back negative. But they can physically see me sick, but they can't. Good morning, Sarah. Yeah, I sound a lot better today. Yesterday I couldn't talk. Yesterday I sounded like an infant. I'm talking to the nurses and doctors, and they couldn't figure out what in the hell is going on with me. Because even with their tests and everything, their tests came back negative, for anything wrong, any strokes or anything, which is a good thing. But it came back and they were confused. They didn't know what. Hmm. Oh shit. Yeah, even in the hospital, I still have my dark sunglasses. I'm not wearing them right now because it's already dark enough in here. Let me. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm turning on the light so you can see better in here. There you go. I don't know if that's gonna make a little difference. It looks like it's bright up there, but. Oh shit. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think so. Raising our faith. I don't think so. I mean, it's been so long since I've had it done, but spinal taps is one of the worst things. I regret ever getting it done. Like I'm not one of the ones that had any symptoms after having it done, but I still remember having to lean over like this. I can't remember if it was like a bar or a piece of wood or a table or what it was, but I remember it was at the hospital, and them having me go like this up in front, whatever, and then they were behind me, and they did it. Well, I got so sick from it, like not like how to explain? Like I got sick, but it wasn't I don't know, like physical, I guess. It was basically migraines, severe migraines from the spinal taps, where I couldn't sit up, I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit, I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything, and all I could do was lay down. And so they had to go back in, and they had to get blood, and they had to go into the same hole, and they had to patch up the hole. It freaking wasn't good. Hey, what's up, Tarantula? Good morning, good morning. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Ryan, they got back, shit, like, I don't even know, like Friday or so. Yeah, they got back, I think, on last Friday. But, so I've been just at home smoking, and I've been just, like taking a little break from Twitter and taking a little break from going live and stuff on YouTube, but. No, they had to give me the test yesterday. They had to give me the COVID test. But I told the lady, I said, if you give me this COVID test and I have one drop of blood, I'm walking out of this fucking hospital. And my lawyer will be getting a hold of you guys. And so she was like, no, I promise. She was like, I'm barely gonna do the tip or whatever. So she just took the swab and she barely touched like the inside of my nose, whatever, and I didn't even feel it. Like it felt like she just basically touched the hairs because I told her that I would have fucking left. I said, I'm not playing these fucking games. I said, these tests are bullshit. They're fucking bogus. So last night, the nurse called security on me last night. So get this, right? So I was here, what, about 2 months ago here at the hospital? A month ago? God damn it. And anyway, so the nurse, a couple months ago when I was here, a bunch of you patriots pitched in and ordered a bunch of pizza for the nurses station. Because I was up here for a couple weeks or whatever, and they were taking care of me, and you guys pitched in and ordered them some pizza and stuff. And so the night I got here, a couple months ago, I was here at the hospital, right? And I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm just trying to get my brain intact right now, huh? So basically, what happened was I was here that day, and my room kept smelling like urine. So I asked the nurse. I said, "Why is my room smelling like urine?" And she said, "Oh, well," she said somebody died. She was like, "Somebody passed away, but right before you got in here." And I was like, "Okay." And so she was like, "But we scrubbed the bed and this and that." Well, the bed smelled like fucking urine. The whole room smelled like urine. Like somebody just exploded with urine or whatever was in that freaking room. And so I kept on telling the charge nurse. I kept telling the doctor. I kept telling the nurse. Nobody wanted to do nothing for 3 days. Finally, they took me out of that bed after I complained and bitched about it. And I guess some of you guys did too, because I let people know on Twitter what was going on, whatever. And I guess some of you guys got a hold of them anyway. So they switched out my bed after like the third day. They switched it out. And no, they didn't switch out the whole thing. I think they switched out the mattress part or whatever the hell they did. They switched out the blankets, sheets, pillowcases, all that good stuff. Well, I told on the nurse when that first happened. I told her boss or whatever. And after all that happened, I didn't see that nurse again or whatever. I'm pretty sure they told me that she wasn't gonna be working here no more or some shit, or she's a traveling nurse or some crap, or whatever it was. So then, hold on, I'll read you guys' comments in a minute, so I don't lose my train of thought. So, anyway, so I got here yesterday, and everything was good. I didn't get my pain meds, nothing. Hours and hours went by. Last night, it was after midnight. Well, I got here about 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, right? And I didn't get up into my room here at the hospital last night until like 12:30 at night. It was almost 1 a.m. when I got in here. And so I know I shouldn't have asked. The first thing I asked for was my pain meds, but I was already tired of it. I was already here for from what, say, 3 o'clock till midnight. That's what, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was like 9.5 hours, basically almost a whole work day. And being sick to my, they because my sickness got all over their floor. So they knew I was sick. So it's not like I was just lying to them. And so, but they didn't give me no stomach medicine or anything until almost 1 a.m. from 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, anyways, so the nurse last night, getting back to that, so I was like, hey, did they? Well, I wasn't even talking to that nurse. Actually, she was over here to my left, but there was other two pretty cool nurses that were right here, and I didn't realize they weren't nurses. They were nurses, aides or whatever the hell they call them, where they can't give you any meds and stuff. So, anyways, I was like, hey, did they, send up my order from downstairs, for my pain meds, because I'm just sitting here waiting all day. Well, then that lady that was to my left, the one that doesn't like me, she straight fucking got mad at me and was like, well, you can't freaking wait. And I was like, what? And she was like, they can't give you your medicine. I'm the nurse. It was like a control thing. And I was like, okay. And I looked at it and I was like, don't fucking talk to me like that, dude. I'm a grown ass dude. I looked at her and told her that, and I didn't sit there and call her a B word. I didn't sit there and cuss her out. I just told her, hey, basically don't be disrespecting me like that, And so then she left with the other nurses and stuff, and the other nurses were still talking to me and stuff, before they left. They were laughing and stuff. Anyway, so the other nurse, that the charge nurse, came in, and she came walking, in whatever the room. I'm like, okay. And then next thing I know, security comes. And he's like knocking on the door, and I'm like, okay, what do you need, dude? Like, I haven't did shit wrong, whatever. He was like, well, the nurse wanted me to come up here, to make sure that everything's all right. And I'm like, everything is all right. I was like, she needs to freaking another job or something, because she has something against me. I don't know what the hell it is. And I even told the security, I was like, you can go pull up the cameras. I was like, you can go get the other nurses. You go ask all the other nurses from downstairs from earlier. Ask everybody. I've been real cool with everybody. I was like, is this lady right here? And right in front of the security guard, I was talking shit about the nurse. And I was like, the only reason she don't fucking like me is because I freaking ratted her out. And I went and told her boss what she freaking did. And then the nurse was straight freaking lying to the security guard. And she was like, no, that's not what happened, this and that. And I'm like, bullshit, bro. Like, then why don't you go freaking ask at the nurses? I was like, I'm sure some of these nurses were working that day. I'm sure they all heard about it. I'm like, I told security, I was like, why don't you go ask some of them and ask what happened if she's trying to say that, that didn't happen or whatever. So, hey, what's up, Bob? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know they're bad for bacteria. Oh yeah, I know. But I didn't have a choice because I've been laying in bed for 2 days, vomiting. I can't eat. I can't drink. I couldn't even hold down water. I couldn't hold down Sprite. I couldn't do anything. So, and I called my doctor. Well, I don't even have a doctor. The doctor that I did call said that I would have to wait for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, there's no way I can wait doing this for 2 weeks. So, but yeah, I'm in the hospital. Somebody asked why I was in the hospital. Oh, Tarantula. I'm in the hospital. Good question. Huh. I'm in the hospital because they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on with me. Yesterday, they thought I was having a stroke, so they went and did a bunch of tests for strokes or whatever. But the test came back good for that, so I'm glad that I wasn't having a stroke or whatever. I'm going to knock on wood. But, oh shit. I'm drinking me some apple juice. So what are you guys up to today besides me telling you about my stories? How you guys doing this morning? I have stories and stories. You think that's what it could be? Oh, okay. So let me get back to the story, right? So I had surgery on my neck, and you can barely see it right there, right? I have a scar on my neck. I had surgery. The reason why I ended up in the hospital in the first place was because I was having hundreds and hundreds. I'm not freaking exaggerating. I'm not lying. I've had over 1,000 kidney stone surgeries since I was about 14 years old or so. I've had so many kidney stone surgeries, and they told me as young as I am, and if I keep on having the CAT scans and all that stuff with all the radiation, that it's gonna give me cancer or something. So they told me that they had to do something else. So they went in years ago and they took out my thyroid, but they left a couple pieces in, and I was still having kidney stones. Like I would have a kidney stone surgery. I would have them lasered or lithotripsy, whatever it was. I would have them, and then within a week or two, I was already right back making another surgery for kidney stones. And what was going on is they were saying my calcium was way too high in my body, and it was producing too much kidney stones. So they went in and they took out my thyroid, and so they took out my calcium glands, and I think they left just a little sliver of a piece in, and they told me that my calcium's going to keep dropping, like you were just saying with electrolytes and stuff. They were saying that I'm going to have a lot wrong with me now. They said I'm not going to have kidney stones most likely, but I'm going to have stuff wrong with my legs, talking, walking sometimes on this and that. And they said, would you rather that happen to you when it doesn't happen to you all the time? Or would you rather have kidney stones where, kidney stones, you're in excruciating pain where it feels like somebody's beating you, stabbing you with a knife or running over with a big rig? Or would you, rather have this, where, it's going to come and go? But now they don't know if it's my calcium glands is doing it or what in the hell is going on. But yesterday, I think it even scared the doctors and the nurses and shit because I was completely fine, and then I got real sick on them, and they were like, "What the hell?" Like they didn't know. So what scared me was when I was in the room and I heard them say stroke patient, room 14 or whatever, and I looked at the number and I was room 14, and I was like, "What the hell?" Next thing I know, a bunch of vegan nurses and stuff came in there, and they started hooking me up to a bunch of monitors, and they started taking me places, and yeah, it wasn't freaking fun. It kind of sucked, huh? But yeah, I'm all hooked up to the IV and shit now. You can't really see it, but I have my IV bag and stuff over here right now. Hey, what's up, DVS? Welcome. Hey, how you doing? Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it could be my electrolyte. I'm not sure exactly. But this morning I woke up with a freaking headache. Well, I haven't even been to bed. Maybe that's the reason why I have a headache, because I haven't even been to bed yet. I've been on Twitter all night. I couldn't sleep. I don't know if it's because I missed my dog, or if it's because I missed my bed, or what. But I haven't really slept in freaking couple days. My head is freaking hurting. It's pounding. But yeah, I didn't even eat breakfast or nothing, dude. Freaking sucks. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if I'm going home today. I don't know if they're keeping me. I don't know anything, but I do know I want to wake and bake this morning. I know I freaking want a fat joint or a nice fat bowl with some wax or something on top. That's what I want. I want some wax right now, or some flour, or some keef, or something. Man, it would make this hospital stay go a hell lot better. Damn, dude, I need to get me like a portable something for wax or something. I need to get like a vape pen or something. I don't have one. I really need to get a vape pen. Man, I don't even know where the hell to get a vape pen. I don't even know where to get a nice one. Honestly, I'm gonna find one because then I can actually carry it. I don't have to worry about freaking, I can just carry a little piece on me or whatever and smoke it. I don't have to carry it all on me. That's why I wish I knew somebody with a smoke shop. If I knew somebody with a smoke shop, then I would go through them, and start doing business with them instead of going through these sucky freaking companies around here that have shitty ass glass. Like these companies around here are crappy freaking glass for bongs. Like it's all freaking really really thin. It's not even thick glass. I mean it's expensive as hell too for pieces. But anyways, getting back to my story. So yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on, but they have me hooked up to a heart monitor. See, it's all like I'm all hooked up and stuff. Yeah. And so the doctor comes in. The doctor comes in last night. The same doctor I had from a couple months ago, whatever. And he was like, "Are you still smoking weed?" And I'm like, "I haven't, whatever." And he was like, "Well, I need you to quit smoking or whatever." He was like, "Because I think that's what's making you sick." And I'm like, "What?" And so, but he's been telling me for the last couple months that he thinks smoking weed, because he's totally against it, he thinks that it makes people sick or whatever and this and that. So I don't even want to argue with the dude. I'm like, oh, okay. And I don't even, yeah. But he's not even from this country. I don't have, nothing against him from being from another country. I just don't know about his culture, I don't know if his culture, if they're against it, because I know, like, in certain places, like, they're totally against it. Look in China, like, it's illegal. Like, I heard they'll kill you if you have any weed and stuff over there. So I don't know how true that is, but I heard it's pretty bad. Japan, I heard, the Philippines is really bad if you get caught with any kind of weed over there. Maybe that's the reason why. I think he's from the Philippines or something. The way he talks and everything. So I don't know. But I mean, to each their own. I mean, if you're against weed, you're against it. Fuck it, I'm not. I love it. But anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd come on here, and hang out with you guys for a little bit. What are you guys up to? What do you guys have going on today? Anything interesting? You guys see what I'm doing? I'm just laying in bed, or in the hospital bed. Damn, it's already 9 o'clock in the morning? Shit, dude. It's already 9 o'clock, huh? Damn. I'm so freaking bored. Only thing I can do is walk up and down the hallways. But then, well, actually, I think that nurse is gone, so. Hopefully, you get to go home today, because I don't have to see that lady again tonight. Still can't believe she called the security on me last night. Dude, I'm like harmless. Like, are you serious? I mean, you just look at me. I don't freaking bother anybody. I just stay to myself. I'm itching. I'm itching. So what's going on? You guys are being real quiet. You guys are like staring at me and not talking. You guys aren't even talking to each other. Make sure you guys follow each other on Twitter. Make sure you guys, go and if you guys have a YouTube, subscribe to your guys' YouTube. Dude, I hate hospitals too. Hospitals suck. But I guess it's not so bad when it's yourself. When you go and see your loved ones at the hospital, when you see your loved ones at the hospital, it freaking sucks. But I mean, like when I see my mother, or my father, or whoever it is, people I love, like I can't even go in the hospital room. Like there's just something about it. I'm like, no, dude, I can't even be. I just can't. I get like sick to my stomach and this and that. I guess maybe nerves. But then when it's myself, I might be upset a little bit, whatever. I have to have surgery or something. But then then I get over it pretty quick. But yeah, look, they had to give me a stroke bracelet. It says stroke patient on it. This is Arkansas Stroke System. And then there's a bunch of like bar serial numbers and shit. Yeah, it sucks, Devious. It does. Oh, okay. So, do you guys remember what funny story? Well, to me it is. Do you guys remember when Pizza Hut, about a month ago or whatever, like I guess the guy kept hanging up on me, and he didn't tell me that he ran out of pizza, but he kept on saying that they couldn't give me like the specials or whatever, and like a bunch of bullshit. Well, anyway, so I guess the guy got fired or whatever happened. Well, yesterday while I was here at the hospital, my phone kept on blowing up. And I was like, what the hell? So I finally answered my phone, and it was somebody kept crank calling me or whatever. And I was like, dude, I know that fucking voice. And then when the guy started mentioning Pizza Hut and saying the exact same thing, basically mocking what I was saying to him, asking if he wants to lose his job, whatever, the way he's treating me and stuff. So I knew exactly where it was coming from and stuff. And so yeah, I'm gonna call Pizza Hut today and talk to them and tell them that they're workers. So I'm not sure if he still works there or if he got fired, but I'm pretty sure he recognized my phone number. He doesn't know my name or whatever, but he recognized my phone number. Either that or he wrote it down. And so now what they're doing is freaking Pizza Hut has workers that are keeping information from customers. How the hell do I know they don't fucking have my ATM card number and like that? Like, if he's keeping my freaking phone number and shit, So I'm gonna call him today in about maybe like an hour or whatever, and see if I can get a hold of somebody over there and ask him like, how the hell do I know if the guy's not keeping my debit card number and stuff? If he's how do I like know he's not doing it to other people, whatever, he's running up their cards and stuff. Because if he's remembering people's phone numbers and stuff like a month later and whatever, and then he's crank calling them just because he got in trouble and he was a freaking punk. Damn, dude. But yeah, I can't believe that the guy that got in trouble at Pizza Hut started crank calling me like a month later. The guy remembered my number, or he wrote my number down. But he didn't ask me for my name. But the guy's so dumb. He blocked his phone number because it's like the phone number that pops up, but it's somebody's first name that pops up. So I'm not sure if it's his mother. I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure. Who it is. Might be his girlfriend, might be his grandmother, might be his mother. I'm not sure, but there was a name that every time the guy would call me would pull up, but it wouldn't have a phone number with it. So I'm not sure exactly what that's about. I don't know, but. Oh shit, sorry to hear that, Ryan. Dang. Well, thank you, Sarah. Good morning, or good morning, good morning. I hope you have a really good day. Be safe out on the roads. Be safe going to work. I'll talk to you later. I'll be on tonight also. So, but yeah, at home I've been just trying to take it easy and everything, and I'm starting to think a lot of this is stress, because they're saying that you can bleed a lot when you're and you're really sick with your stomach and everything. And I think that's another reason why I want to get off Twitter for a while, because it just takes a toll on somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're always pissed off. You're always angry. And you can't joke around on Twitter, because once you start joking around, the people that follow you start, freaking out. Not wanting you to fucking joke around and stuff. Do you guys know how many times people get mad at me for trying to make people smile and laugh, and because I'm not always angry? Man, I get that so many times, and it's, damn, dude. It sucks. Like, I wish I can go on there with all you guys and laugh around and joke around and laugh around and joke around, but A lot of you guys just take this shit way too serious. God damn. Feels like a fucking hair or something on my tongue from this. Well, hello, Molly. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, it sucks. In the hospital, it really does. Like I said, I haven't been to bed. I've slept maybe 10 minutes or whatever, and I have a freaking migraine. But I don't want them to keep giving me pain meds either, because the last time they doped me up so much here. Once I got out of the hospital, I was worse when I got out of the hospital than I did before, because they had me so doped up on Xanax, Dilaudid, and morphine the last time I got out of the hospital that I was vomiting. I couldn't stay out of the restroom. I was sweating. I didn't know if it was daytime. I didn't know if it was nighttime. I didn't know what day it was or anything, because it was coming down off I was coming down from, all the pain meds and stuff last time. Plus my stomach, problems. Plus my surgery. I felt like I was dying the last time. But I don't think I would have made it if I would have went back to the hospital. But my parents were like, no, you're not going back to the hospital the last time when I got out. And because they were like, all they're going to do is, keep giving you more pain meds and whatever. That's not even what's wrong with you. So they're like, they're not trying to find out what's wrong with you. They're just trying to mask what's wrong with you, because they don't know what's wrong with you. So they're trying to give you pain meds to keep you shut up until you go home. Hey, thank you, Reason. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, they were giving me Xanax at nighttime. Plus, okay, so like this is how a morning would wake up, right? When I was here at the hospital, I'd wake up, or even if I didn't go to sleep or whatever, they would come in every 2 hours or whatever. Sometimes every hour, sometimes every 3 hours, and they were giving me morphine. And then some of the nurses that were Trump supporters or whatever it was, would sneak me in some more morphine. A lot of times I wouldn't even know it. Like if I'd be sleeping or whatever, I wouldn't even know it. So a lot of times, I was getting it right there on the dot, whatever. I'm not saying they were actually giving me more than they were supposed to, but they were, like giving me quite a bit. And then they switched it from morphine because my body wasn't reacting to morphine anymore. They were giving me Dilaudid, which is stronger than morphine. And then they started giving me Xanax at nighttime. The doctor came in one day. He was like, "Do you have anxiety?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude. Like, I have severe anxiety." He's like, "Well, I'm gonna start putting you on Xanax." And I'm like, "Okay." So they started putting me on Xanax at nighttime. The first 2 days or so, I started seeing things. I was the one doctor, I thought he was a monster. I know you might think I'm crazy or whatever, but yeah.
Hey, sorry about it, man. All through with breakfast?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Alright, move this crap out of the way.
Want to order some lunch?
Yeah. What do you guys have going on today?
All right. So today it's the pork tenderloin with tomato, spinach, brown rice, and carrots.
I think that's what I like. The pork, right?
It's like a patty.
Last time they shredded had like the mashed potatoes and the gravy and all that. I really like that. I'm sure you guys don't have it now, but anyways, hey, I'm gonna get off of you guys and stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys later. Sorry.